be seated. The governor, Mama Kisumu, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. I am very delighted to have opportunity to be here this morning. I feel very nostalgic standing before you here to talk about what in Kisumu. Because, you know, not far away from where I'm standing, behind here, is the Kaloleni Estate. I saw the MCA of this, this what is called? Kaloleni Ward. Yes. That is where I was actually brought up, in Kaloleni. And water was a problem, but there's water within the estate. There are water kiosks. So people used to go and buy water. You know, one of the people who was operating, the one next to us was called Ojijo. And one debe of water was 2 cents. In those days, there was a coin called hela. So a debe was 2 cents. And they would charge you 1 cent to bring it home. Otherwise, you'd go and buy it there and bring it home. But it was always available there. You also had public latrines or toilet, bucket latrines, which were constructed. And people would go there, and in the evening, there would be a cart, ox-drawn cart, which was coming to collect the waste. And you see, these people were living not far away from near where Fafa Hall is. They had been brought in from Uganda, because the local community would not do that job. They were called the Joakele Wakidi. And they would come in the evening and their skirt and they were saying, I know. Those cows were trained, they knew where to navigate the corner and clean this place, and they would put jays in those buckets every evening. So it was done very well. So the municipality did not ignore any other place as informal settlement. But I want to tell you the genesis of this idea of informal settlement, because as you know, I've been the member of parliament for Kibra, the biggest slum in, I could say, almost in the entire Africa. You see, the colonial government was very particular about settlements, and they were providing services wherever the people lived. But after independence, because there was this influx of people moving from rural areas into town, rural-urban migration is a universal phenomenon. But here people did not plan for it. So the government then said people should go back mashambani. Well, what we were talking, rudi mashambani. They even coined a song. Mzee kasema rudi mashambani hakuna kazi. People went back to mashambani, found nothing good, useful to do, quickly came back to town. But the government did not put up shelters for these people to respond to the needs. That's how people started putting up structures in areas in the periphery of the city. Then they actually christened them as informal settlements. There's no sanitation, no water, no toilets, no roads. So this spread around. Like today, 60% of Nairobi's population live in what is called informal settlements. And when at one time in my earlier incarnation as a minister for roads, public works and housing, I came up with a program called slum upgrading to upgrade those so-called informal settlements. But that is a subject for another day. Let me just say that here, water is life. Whoever addresses the problem of water addresses the fundamental right and a development issue. I therefore wish to congratulate the governor, my good friend Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, his team, and the development partners that have enabled the county to consolidate the various subsectors involved in this critical area and bring them under one roof. I believe this effort will result in improved people's health and prosperity through seamless coordination and delivery of critical programs in water, sewage, and sanitation services. Kisumu County and the city have grown in profile and stature in recent years thanks to the efforts by the leadership to focus on delivery of critical services that is required for all cities and all administrations. We must not drop the ball. And Kisumu has been rated one of the cleanest cities in Africa, one of the 10 cleanest cities in Africa. One of the most critical services a government should be able to provide to citizens is clean water, no matter where the people live, whether in the city, towns, or villages in rural areas. The truth, however, is that for millions of our people in this country and the Lake Victoria Basin, access to clean water, a very basic right, which is a matter of life and death, remains a dream even right here in the city. The result is that diseases like cholera and diarrhea are still claiming lives and continue to be leading causes of mortality, particularly among children. I therefore commend the county for every effort to consolidate and expand the provision of water and sanitation services. And I was very particular during the briefing session before we came down here. You are not just looking for water for drinking. The value of water in the economic chain is long. Our women need to deliver in facilities with water and sanitation, which also give the newborn babies a realistic chance to survive. Industries need huge quantities of water to operate. Any investor who wants to come to invest in Kisumu will look for two things: energy and two, water. You have sufficient water. Those are factors which helped to make decisions. Investment in water and sanitation, therefore, make for very good economics. The World Health Organization estimates that the economic return on sanitation spending is $5.5 for every $1 invested, making it among one of the largest development dividends of any single intervention in people's lives.